Hey guys, hold on. I was having a little bit of technological difficulties, but we're doing good. My camera's acting up, so give me 1 second here, and then we'll get rolling. There we go. Yeah, my specialty is not electronics. That's my hubby's job. So what's cool is I'm not going to talk to you about computers today. I'm going to talk to you about nutrition. So let me get my presentation going. Yay, I see that a whole bunch of you are on. I'm just going to make sure. I'm going to go ahead and mute you all out just because I don't want the background noise. We're going to be recording this. Okay, awesome. Okay, welcome to our Discover the 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond program. So I'm going to pull up a little presentation that I want to share with you guys. I'm really, really excited about this simply because you know, so many of us are kicking back into the healthy groove with school being back in. So give me 1 second. All right, we're almost up and running. Thanks for your patience. Okay, so I'm going to just pull up a little our 30-day presentation. I'm probably going to jump through some of the slides just to keep it to 20, 25 minutes. So I encourage whoever invited you, or if you're a new consultant on this presentation, just let them know if you have questions or there's things that you would like to learn more. Can everyone hear me okay? Just give me a thumbs up. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. And then if everyone can just make sure that they're I guess I think I'm hearing everyone out. Looks like it.
Do you mind if I walk over there? Dear? Okay. All right, because another boat just came in. Well, actually, I don't know if that's a different boat. The green and white. No.
Okay, now I got ya. Okay, let's get rolling. Okay, so hello, welcome to our 30 Days to Healthy Living Beyond presentation. I'm really excited today to share this with you guys and just give you a just a bird's eye view on how this program can benefit you and those that you love and care about. Just a little bit really quickly about me. My background is actually in nutrition. I studied nutritional science and dietetics in college, and so I've always been really, really, really passionate about health and wellness. But I got introduced to Arbonne. I started incorporating our family, started incorporating the products a little over 9 years ago. So one of the things that you'll learn a little bit about today is, there was a disconnect. Even though I understood what you put in your mouth mattered, there was, I didn't really understand what you put in on your skin had an effect on your health as well. So we're going to learn a little bit about that, but mostly just the nuts and bolts of this program. And if you have specific questions, jot them down. And then I just encourage you to circle back around with the person that invited you to get on this call or this Zoom event so that you can get your questions answered, because that's what we do in Arbonne. So with my background, I graduated from college, decided not to go the clinical route, and I actually graduated and did my internship at the White House Athletic Center. And, I'm very proud of our country. And so today I feel really proud to share that, I was able to work in DC. Today's September 11th. So what I love about the Arbonne program is it's something for people that are busy. It's something that bridges the gap. It gives people tools. So just a few minutes about my background. Before I had children, like I said, I worked in the corporate wellness sector. So I would work in corporate wellness programs for private companies. One of my clients that I worked with was Nokia, a cell phone company, and my husband and I were talking about just today how I didn't even have a cell phone when I worked there, which is funny. And then I moved up to Orange County and started working with law enforcement, bus drivers, and firemen. And what I did a lot with them was a lot of nutrition counseling. And it's interesting, understanding this program, I so wish I had it when I worked with them, because I felt like I could have made a huge difference because the busiest challenge I believe that most people have this day and age is that they're on the go. And so this program is geared towards busy people. So if you're worried about this taking a lot of time, guess what? You're in the right place. So I'm just going to give you a little background on the program and then talk about what it is. And then, like I said, jot down any questions and make sure to reach out to the person that invited you. Okay. So 30 days to healthy living and beyond. Oops. I rolled right past what I wanted. Okay. So Arbonne, who are we? We are a health and wellness company. We were actually founded 36 years ago with a Swiss heritage. So all the products are manufactured here in the U.S., or the country of origin that Arbonne's in. We're in a few countries. We're in Canada, the U.S., Australia, New Zealand, Poland, the UK, and we're going into Taiwan starting November 8th was the launch date of this year. So what's cool about that is we support the country that we're in's economy, and we don't use any artificial additives. All of our products are free of artificial flavors, sweeteners. There is no gluten, dairy, and soy free. And we do have a Mercedes-Benz with our company car. And as a regional vice president, if you want to learn more about that, we'll highlight just a little bit. But what we do is we educate people on you incorporating these incredible products. And what I love about Arbonne is our ingredient policy. So the ingredient policy sets the standard for the entire catalog, which we have the largest vegan catalog in the world, okay? So just a little background about Arbonne. And, just kind of pay attention as I go through this presentation because it's not hard. You don't have to be a dietitian or have a background in dietetics or nutrition to really share this program. Arbonne's done such a great job. And what's amazing is you get a lot of support outside of, to support you on this 30-day journey. Okay, so what's going on with people's health? Really at the end of the day, there's a lot of factors that are contributing to this. And what I'd like to claim is, Arbonne's program is not going to diagnose, treat, or cure anyone. What it's going to do is help kind of bridge the gap to becoming a healthier person, okay? So these are just some statistics that I thought I would quick share. Most people can relate to them. Part of the reason why I'm so passionate about Arbonne is because of the fact that we have a synergistic approach. So the products that you put in your mouth as well as on your skin work synergistically, and they lower that toxic burden. Okay, so what's really the problem in our diet today? Okay, too much sugar. I think, it's interesting. When I started my journey in nutrition at the University of Nebraska, one of the things that was in the forefront in nutrition was all the fat-free craze. And what's the problem with that is things became a lot more processed. They add a lot more sugar, and it started shifting people's health. And so much of our diet is made up of processed foods, you guys. We're told to go more towards plant-based, get away from the center aisles at the grocery store. But when people are busy, they're going to do what's convenient. And that's where I feel like this program really serves people. A lot of our livestock and those types of products are loaded with extras because it's a business. And my background in nutrition has evolved so much over the last 10 years, especially when I started working with law enforcement, because I saw how the stress of their jobs and their lifestyle choices really affected their overall health. And we would do blood work with them, and we'd sit down and educate them. But one of the things that I had to learn about was how to incorporate adding supplements in, because people weren't getting enough from food. So we're filling our bodies with these frankenfoods, is so to say. And I always say we're overfed and undernourished. So people aren't getting the nutrition their bodies needs. And over time, that has, a lasting effect. Oops, sorry, I skipped one. Okay, so in the meantime, what happens? I'm skipping a couple because I don't want to be here all day. Basically, people are just, they're not achieving health goals like they'd like. And I think a lot of it's not our fault, because a lot of it's, we don't know what's in our food. Okay. So what I love about Arbonne is we don't formulate with any GMOs. We don't use any of those products, or ingredients in our products. So you can trust that it's not going to add to your burden in keeping you from transitioning to a cleaner lifestyle. Okay. So do you need to detox? Okay, cleanse, detox, there's all these words out there. And really what this is a healthy living program. So, really, are you experiencing any of these? Like I said, we don't diagnose, treat, or cure people, but what we do is we kind of shift them to more of a clean eating diet, and we use the tools from this 30-day program to support people. So, if any of those represent you, this might be a really good fit for you. So I'm going to go to the next one. Okay. And why do you want to look at a program like Arbonne? And so with my background knowing, we incorporated so many different ones throughout the wellness programs. I used to do nutrition counseling with people. I'd set up diets with them. And, the challenge was it was really, really hard for them to sit down, figure out how they're going to incorporate 4 to 6 small meals a day when they're on the go with their kids and their job. And so a lot of them would turn to processed foods, which increased their toxic burden. So what we're looking for is to eat clean, like go organic, get away from the non-GMOs, lower that toxic burden. When you're incorporating foods into your diet, you don't want to add that in, okay? We're going to support the elimination organs, your livers and your kidneys, so that your body starts filtering right. It's kind of like the air filter in your home. You have to change it. Well, what some of these products do is they help kind of cleanse that. And not many other programs address the cleansing component. So what I love about Arbonne is we add the nutrition in. We transition people to these cleaner foods, whole plant-based foods. And what it does is it by eliminating, the gluten, the soy, and dairy, it lowers a lot of inflammation in people's body and lowers any allergenic. I know I have issues with dairy, and I have a lot of allergy responses. When I don't have that in my diet, I notice a big difference, me personally. And then we're going to reset your body. It's a 30-day program. So 21 days to develop a habit, right? So it's 28 days to reset your body's, on average, metabolic rate. So that's why this program's amazing. And that's why you want to consider one longer than 10 days or 14 days, because it enables you to really, reset your body so it starts functioning at a better level. And then obviously you're going to feel less cravings for sugar and stuff because you're balancing things out. Okay. So that's how this is different. Okay. It's not a diet. People, have a wider range of results from this program. I won't go into them. They can share their personal stories with you, but just know that everybody's body's different. It's just everyone can benefit from a program like this, regardless if they need to lose weight or not. Okay. So what if there was an easy program that would assist you on this? So I'm just going to kind of leave this up for a second for you to take a peek. Really what it is lowering that toxic burden by incorporating whole foods, plant-based, organic, non-GMO, eliminating those kind of things that add to your toxic burden, and just help make you feel better. And what's great is it's something your whole family can do, okay? And I love it because everyone in my family kind of has their own shake recipe and stuff like that. But my girls are becoming more open about things that they'll try because they understand how it's fueling their bodies. And this program is really incredible with that. So what is the 30-day program? Okay, so here it is. On the left, you're going to see we talk about what products we remove: the dairy, the gluten, processed foods, anything that really isn't a food. And basically what happens is when your body doesn't know how to break it down, a nutrient is a carbohydrate, a protein, a fat. It can, alcohol is considered a nutrient because it can break it down, but we're going to try to stay away from that during this program because it doesn't serve us. We're going to look at the column on the right, and that's where our heart's going to be focused, and that's where our lifestyle is going to be geared towards. And what's cool is over the 30 days, you're going to transition to this. And if you're going to have, any types of meats, fruits and vegetables, go organic, stay away. If you, organic chicken, grass-fed beef, wild-caught fish, stay away from the things that have some of the additives in them, so that we can continue to support the body as it's kind of shifting to this, this healthier state. And what I love about this is when the parents start doing it, we give you recipes in our private groups and grocery lists. Is we get the whole family involved. And you guys the next generation needs this. We need people to live on the right side, not the left side. And this program, because people are busy, enables that to happen. And when you can inspire your children to do this, then it's going to change a generation. Just think about that. I think that's why I'm so passionate about this program, because I really believe it's something the whole family can do. So many people that I would put on meal plans are like, well, my kids will never eat that. Or I can't do that. I can't have 4 or 5 meals. It set them up for stress and failure. So I'm going to talk about the tools that will help bridge the gap to your cleaner eating and your healthier family. Okay. So basically, just a little background on why Arbonne's products have the low glycemic, packaging. It's just, you can read about insulin. Everybody kind of knows, but it's your endocrine system. And really, when we look at a lot of the processed foods, they're gonna spike your insulin levels, and it's not serving us, and it's causing people to have a rise in diabetes and other related health issues. It's kind of like the precursor to all the other ones. So it's really important, and for those people that are sugar sensitive, these products are safe for you. I always encourage anybody that's working with a physician to talk to them and make sure that they're okay with it, because really at the end of the day, we want to work in a cohesive relationship. Okay, the next one, no gluten or soy. Okay, here's why. Gluten's found in most of them. You can read all of this. And what they're finding, whether you're pro non-GMO or not. I know the verdict's still out, and I've read tons of like medical journals and like regulated stuff like that. But what we do know is almost 100% of crops that are GMO are treated with pesticides and herbicide, one of which has a byproduct called glyphosate. And glyphosate is known to destroy gut bacteria. And so really what we're trying to do is heal your gut. And guess what, you guys, if your gut's not healthy, it's virtually impossible for you to lose weight, especially toxic weight that kind of like sits around your stomach. And you saw that little description of the rebalancing. Well, basically what happens is your body gets really, really smart, and it's trying to protect the organs. So it creates fat to surround these toxins that your body doesn't know how to process. So it just builds up over time. Okay. So we want to stay away from gluten and soy because a lot of it is GMO. And also it creates, some of that inflammatory response in our body. And soy can help kind of like alter your endocrine system. And there's a little fact at the bottom, drinking 2 glasses of soy milk a day has enough phytoestrogens to alter a woman's cycle. We don't need any help with our hormones. Women have enough issues there. So, we don't want to feed that to our girls or our kids. So, what I love about this is Arbonne really thought about what needs to go into these products so that people can be successful, and they take the guesswork out of it. And then you pair this with a clean eating style, and the results are incredible. Why no dairy? Okay. So yeah, I grew up in Nebraska. Guess what? I drank milk. I drank milk up until I had my first daughter. But what I found when I had to cut it out was that it wasn't serving me. And there's a lot of studies. You can go do the research yourself. You can talk to your doctors. There's, a lot of misinformation. But what we're finding, and why Arbonne decided from their basis, is they wanted to eliminate dairy, and we're a vegan company. So we're not going to use anything that comes from animals. Okay. So it was more from, our basic ingredient policy, but also what we're finding is that, a lot of dairy is full of hormones, antibiotics, things that don't help our health. And this program is to transition you to that healthier state. Having not the dairy is really, really beneficial. I was very skeptical of supplementing protein drinks because of what was in them. And now what I love about Arbonne's is they've taken the guesswork out of it, and it can really work for pretty much, everyone. Like I said, unless, you need to, if you're working with a doctor, you need to make sure you talk with them. But for the most part, everybody can incorporate these into their lifestyle, including children. Okay, so what are the tools for success? Okay, so we have a couple cleansing products, our 7-day cleanse, and our detox tea. I love it. It's mild. There's no caffeine. I love drinking at night. It's kind of my mommy time. But these are going to support your elimination organs, your kidney and your liver. And it's kind of like that filter I talked about, the air filter. It's going to help your body just start functioning at a higher level so that you can process these things out. You will notice, especially when you're drinking a lot, that you're going to probably be urinating a lot. Both of these products are gentle. You don't have to hunker down at home. You're safe to go back to work. That's what I love about this. But they support those elimination organs, which over time get bogged down. But also if you're on medications, I know that I had issues after one of my knee surgeries they wanted me to, my doctor actually recommended I do a detox tea because I was on a lot of pain medicine and anti-inflammatories. So, you know, just know that this can be incorporated for everyone, but you're not going to have to like hide out in your house. They're very gentle. They kind of remove it out of your urine, which is ideal. And you may experience fuller stools and stuff like that. Definitely people get more regular. But, you know, you listen to your body. You know your body better than anyone, and you work with your independent consultant if you have any challenges during the program. That's what I love about it. The Fizz Sticks, oh my gosh, I'm addicted. I drink like 2 a day, if not more sometimes. Some people don't like being around me when I've had more, but they're just going to give you a calm energy. There's just a small amount of caffeine from green tea extract, which is very, has a lot of antioxidants in it, which is good for reducing disease state. The protein shakes are absolutely incredible. They're 20 grams of vegan protein, no gluten, soy, or dairy, like we talked about, non-GMO, low glycemic, all of it. They're very easy to digest. And guess what? They taste amazing, 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 amazing. Okay. The Fiber Boost, which I just add into my shake, is 12 grams of soluble fiber. You can't even taste it. You can cook with it. You can add it to, I sometimes add it to my fizzy if I'm doing one of our ready to go shakes. And what's amazing about it is fiber is essential to removing toxins from your body, you guys. So don't skip the fiber. Put it in there. I add this to my kids because you know what? They're picky. Sometimes, especially as school starts, they're not eating as much fruits and vegetables that I'd like because they're, you know, you pack their lunch, they're on the go. So I can add this in, and the guideline is anywhere between 25 to 35 grams, but they're even thinking closer to 40 grams of fiber. So, you know, what's great about this with this Fiber Boost is you can increase your fiber intake immediately. Make sure you're drinking enough water, because a lot of people that get stopped up during this program, it's because things aren't moving through because they're not drinking enough water. But just know that and sometimes we have to back it off, but those are things that you adjust and listen to your body. And then last but not least, my absolute favorite product is our Digestion Plus. It's a probiotic, prebiotic, digestive enzymes. It's a 3-in-1. This product, if I could get everyone that I ever meet on this product, I would be a happy camper, because really what it does is it serves so many people. 3-in-1. The prebiotics act like a little fertilizer to make your gut healthy so that the probiotics can live and survive. So as you're as you're going through this program, you're transitioning, you're reducing the toxins that are coming in your body, and you're eliminating but adding nutrition in with, you know, the whole foods and the healthy organic stuff. Your gut's going to be healing. And what's amazing is people start to have energy because they're absorbing the nutrients. Almost all of the absorption of your nutrients happens in your small intestine. So if it's not broken out down well in your gut to get there, you're not going to absorb it. And then your body goes into kind of like a shock state where it's holding on to weight. And we want to work with the body. That's why this product is so incredible. And there's so many links now between immune system and your brain health with your gut. That's why I love this product. I throw it in my shake. My kids have it. You know, when they're not feeling well, we kind of up it. It's an incredible, incredible product. And what's amazing is when you kind of heal yourself from the inside out, you look good on the outside and people are noticing it. And it's literally my favorite product, probably in the catalog. Okay, these are some added products. I'm not going to talk too much about them. I do really, really love our omegas, simply because they're brain food, like they said, and our greens balance. So if you want more information about some of the other ones, I'm not going to go into those because they're not part of the actual 30-day program. But you do get a free product with your package. So I recommend the greens, and then if you want to supplement with the omegas, they're incredible. Those products are amazing, and we do have some weight loss products. But if you want to learn more about those, just touch base with your consultant about that. And here's what the plan looks like. Okay, so just kind of wrap up. You're going to replace 1 to 2 meals. If you want weight loss, 2 meals is the best, with a healthy shake. So you're going to wake up in the morning. You're going to mix your shake together. You can add whatever you want. On the bottom corner, you can kind of see what your plate would look like. Snacking, we give you lots of guides for snacking, but you want a low glycemic snack, okay? And you can have a Fizz stick. We have Fit Chews. Those were in the previous slide. And then obviously a shake. Or, you can switch it up. You can go out to lunch with your friends, have a salad with a lean lean protein, healthy fat, some healthy carbohydrates. We're staying away from gluten. So if you're going to do rice, you do brown rice. Okay. Just there's a lot of quinoa, just amazing whole grains that are available to you without gluten, you guys, that have tons of protein. So becoming a more of a plant-based diet is serving you. When you consume a lot of protein, especially red meat, it takes about, I think, 10 to 12 days to actually move through your colon. So just keep that in mind. It's okay to have it, but maybe not all the time. So we really want our plate to look like the one on the bottom, okay? And or you can do a shake at night and then do your meal during the day, or vice versa. And we'll give you more tools on how to really add some variety, some other snack tips, that kind of stuff. But this is like a simple plan. This is the basis. Okay, so we can't talk about health without talking about what you're putting on your skin. So I'm just going to do a quick 30-second plug on that before we wrap up. But the skincare is what I got introduced to Arbonne. And my daughter had a really bad reaction to some other baby care products after I ran out of them. And, you know, there was just a light bulb that went on in my head. And for those of you who don't know, my niece passed away a little over 5 years ago from cancer, and pediatric cancer. And, you know, I think at the end of the day, the two most toxic product lines out in the marketplace are baby care and skincare. Or sun care, excuse me. We can't control everything around us, but we can control what we put on our skin. And Arbonne for 36 years has been one of the good guys. Okay. So you put what you put on your skin, you absorb about 60% of it in less than a minute. So that goes into your bloodstream. Think about that. For 30 years, if you're flushing on chemicals, and we adhere to the European Union, where they banned over 1,400 chemicals. Here in the US, they've only banned 11. And I think at the end of the day, once I understood and became informed, this was something I had to take a look at. I had to look at what was in my cupboards in my house and say, listen, you know, I'm a dietitian. I have a background in nutrition. I need to know that I'm serving my family this way. And that's all we do. We just share and educate and let people redirect their spending. So what's incredible is the results we have. We clinically test all of our products. And so what's amazing about that is they're results driven, but they're safe and effective. So Arbonne's mantra is pure, safe, and beneficial. So all the products work synergistically. We have over 300 products, I think, in our catalog. We added, holiday products, so we have some more now. But just know, if you haven't tried the skincare and you're using the wellness, ask your consultant to try one of our drop kits, is what we call them, if you're local, or they can mail you a sample pack in the mail, because it's a really, really, really good way to have a complete whole body approach to health and reducing your risks with that kind of stuff. Okay, and just real quick, just to let you know, I know this is not something that everybody has to have a degree in nutrition to learn about, but Arbonne is a business, and what I love about it is if you had an extra $1,000 a month, or if you could be your own boss, could you just share with passion, especially if some of you already had results with the program, and help other people figure out how they can create more time, money, and freedom in their life? Then maybe you should take a peek at the income stream, because that's what I did. For 3 years, we used the products in my home. When they launched these wellness products, because of my background, I think I felt confident sharing Arbonne. But it was after a complete transformation my husband had, where he released over 40 pounds of toxic weight. And if you want, I can post his before and after with his permission. But really, it was kind of I'm already using these products in my home. I'm already sharing them. I'm so passionate about health and wellness. We need to get the word out about how we can help people create more health and wealth for their financial future and for their family's health. So this is kind of the breakdown in Arbonne. Network marketing is our business model. And like you, I was a lot of people, I was a little skeptical once I really did my research. And, when my niece passed away a little over 5 years ago, I started the business right after they launched the wellness products. It was a little over 5.5 years ago, in 2011. The Essentials line, which we just talked about. I was a district manager, and I had to kind of put my business on the back burner. And for a few months, 2 or 3 months, I really wasn't working my business. But because I was leveraged and I had girls on my team that I had started teaching and training how to share Arbonne, and then my incredible upline is what we call them in Arbonne. but we're all, we're all kind of an Arbonne family. They worked with them when I wasn't able to, when that life moment happened for my family. And so, just think about that. Sometimes you don't know what happens, but just remember that this is something that you can, sit in the sideline and create additional wealth for your family. And at the first level, you can see the averages, but the second level of management, you can earn a willable business. Regional vice president is the level I'm at. It took me a little under 4 years, I believe, if I do the math. I can't remember. And it's the coveted position where you get the social proof. You get a $800 car bonus to lease or drive or own a white Mercedes. And then, national vice president, the average person can do it in 3 to 5 years. That's the average. My team is on track, close to 6 years, I think. And, who cares? I looked at that and I'm like, to create an additional $21,000 for my family by doing what I love and helping people, sign me up and making a difference in this world. Because at the end of the day, companies are putting profits before people. And Arbonne for 36 years has been one of the good guys. So now I'm going to share with you how you can get involved and wrap it up. So the first thing I always say is if you want to learn more and share this with people you love, then have a themed party. You can do a wellness workshop, a girls' night out, whatever. We love sharing Arbonne with groups of people because it's fun and it's effective. And what's great about that is you can earn rewards and start using Arbonne at a really discounted rate in your home. But you can also help other people learn about this incredible brand. That is, kind of in the best kept secret, but I think everybody's learning about Arbonne now because we were way ahead of our time. And last but not least, okay, so you can either shop as a client or preferred client. I recommend the preferred client route. You can get the entire 30-day package as a preferred client for 40% off. It's a one-time $20 sign up to get your preferred client account. There are no monthly minimums or auto ship. And if you enjoyed your preferred client account, you can renew the following year for $15. And if you spend a certain amount over that year, they're going to waive that. So if you're a good customer, Arbonne's going to thank you for that. And as a consultant, this is, these are the people that, as a preferred client, you're going to start redirecting your spending, start shopping in your Arbonne store. But consultant, this is how you get the benefits of having your own business. And guess what, you guys? It's only it's $79 to get your business open. That's tax deductible. It's $30 to renew it. You get a website with it. 35 to 50% off all your purchases in your Arbonne home for yourself. And then the ability when you teach and train and share with others to earn an income. So if you want to learn more about that, I'm just telling you, it doesn't hurt because then you'll know. Like me, I knew, but I put it on the back burner. But when it was something I was ready to start doing, it was something I knew I had. And sometimes it's nice to know you have that plan B on the back burner. But I really encourage you to get back to the person, that invited you and let them know where you see that self. Are you interested in learning about the business? Are you interested in getting started on our 30-day program? Our next private virtual group starts on September 19th. So you're going to want to get your goodies. And then we opt you into our private group, you guys, and you get incredible support. And that's something that's missing in a lot of programs. You get consult from your consultant, but you get to tap into a whole bunch of other people that are going to support you on your journey. Daily support. It's amazing. And then, or if you want to host your little get together and earn it. So there's so many great ways to get Arbonne in your home. Don't let anything get in your way. If you have questions or any hesitations, then ask questions because that's what we're meant to do. So I really, really, really want to thank you all for joining me today. Sorry about the little technical difficulties when I got started, but get back to the person that invited you. Let them know where you see yourself. And I can't wait to see a whole bunch of you on our 30-day program on the 19th. So you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your 9/11 and God bless. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.